Hi guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. This is Batank41 here, and I'm going to be doing my next episode of Blindfold Road Trip. So let's see how I go in this game.
Using 1 coin to play, you have 421 coins left. To replenish your coins, click Get Upgrades. To go back to the main menu, swipe up with 3 fingers. Starting road trip, 1,200 miles. You are playing with Riley V, who is a core player.
Okay.
Dealing your cards. Dealing Riley V's cards. Dealing a card to discard pile. You have 8 cards. Stop. Power go. New tile. End of limit. 100. 100. End of limit. Speed limit. Discard pile top card is go. You drew 70.
Well, it doesn't matter if I don't have a go, because this is more better than a go.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V discarded 20.
And he doesn't
You
have
drew go.
one.
End of 100. You played 100.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played go.
You drew 100. End of speed limit. 70. Go. 100. Speed. End. One. New. Stop. You played stop on Riley V.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V discarded 25.
You drew 20. End of 1. End of set speed limit. You played speed limit on Riley V.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played end of limit.
You drew new time. End of set. Go. 100. You played 100.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V discarded 75.
You drew 100. New 100. You played 100.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V discarded speed limit.
You drew 200. 200. 100. You played 100.
Riley V drew a card from the deck.
Yeah.
Riley V discarded 50.
You drew 100. 100. You played 100.
You haven't gone anywhere yet.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played out of gas on you.
Ooh.
You drew stop from the deck. 20. Go. 7. End of new. End, go. 20. Go. You discarded go.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V discarded repair.
You drew 25. Mute. 200. 25. You discarded 25.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played go.
You drew repairs from the 20. 2. Stop. You played stop on Riley V.
Can't go for long.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played go.
You drew 50 from the 20. 200. New. End of new.
Well, I'll have to let you go
50.
somewhere.
50. You discarded 50.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played 100.
You drew more gas. More gas.
That's what I
You
need.
played more gas.
Fill that up.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played 100.
You drew repairs. 20. 200. New time. 7. End of 75. You played 75.
Get out of there.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played 200.
You drew 100. Repair. 100. You played 100.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played 50.
You have traveled 600 and
Riley V has traveled 400 and
you drew end of limit. 20. New. End of new. Repair. Repair. 25. You played 25.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played 75.
You drew end of limit. Repair. 200. New. End of new. End of limit. You discarded end of limit.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played 20.
You drew 70. Repair.
Oh,
End of
okay.
end of.
Oh.
You played 75.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played 100.
You drew 70. End of limit. 75. You played 75.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played 20.
You drew new type. End of repair. End of limit. You discarded end of limit.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played 7.
You drew 70. 75. You played 75.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V discarded more gas.
You drew 50 from 50. You played 50.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played 50.
You drew go from the end of go. You discarded go.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V discarded repairs.
You drew 20. 25. You played 25.
I'll go a little bit.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played power gas.
Ooh.
You have traveled 1,000 miles.
Riley V has traveled 800 miles. And played.
You drew power repairs from the deck. New end of limit.
Oh,
New
sorry
tile.
about
End
that,
of limit.
everyone.
You discarded end of limit.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played 50.
You drew go from the deck. Power repair. Go. You discarded go.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played 100.
You drew go from go. You discarded go.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played 25.
You drew power tire from the
Ooh.
power new end of new tire. You discarded new tire.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V discarded new tire.
You drew 50. 50. You played 50.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V discarded go.
You drew more gas. More gas. Power. New end of new tire. You discarded new tire.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V discarded more gas.
You have traveled 1,050 miles. You drew crash from the deck. Powered more gas. Crash.
Oh,
You
yeah.
played crash on Riley V.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played repairs.
Okay.
You drew 25. More gas. 25. You played 25.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played go.
You drew stop from the more gas. Stop. You played stop on Riley V.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played go.
You drew 70. More gas. 75. You played 75.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played 75.
You have traveled 1,150 miles. You drew 200 from the deck. Power, more gas.
Riley V has traveled 1,050.
200. You
No, that's not
discarded
gonna do
200.
any good.
Riley V drew a card from the deck. Riley V played 50.
You drew go from the deck. Go. 200. More gas. Power tire.
Play it,
You played power tire.
Riley V drew a card
Yes,
from
Dean.
the deck. Riley V played 100.
Oh, I'm glad I played that.
You scored 1,150 points for
And
distance,
sorry about that.
200 points for power cards, and 0 points for power-ups.
Riley V scored 1,200 points for distance, 100 points for power cards, and 0 points for power-ups. Riley V scored an additional 400 points for a completed
It wasn't
trip.
a big
Riley
score.
V's total score is 1,700 points.
Game is over. Swipe up with 3 fingers to return to the main menu.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed that, everyone.
1,200 mile blindfold road trip.
Don't forget
Screen locked.
to like and subscribe. And I'll see you all for my next video coming soon. And remember to peace out, everyone. Peace out. See you later.